morning, good morning. Morning, Renda. I'm not awake yet. Just heated up a little bit of yesterday's coffee to get me started. Trying to get my eyes open. I've got another pot on brewing. And I got to go up the mountain with the tractor today. Help load up that sawmill. Plus, I got to clean out a fire trail. There's a few trees that are blown down going into the fire trail, so I got to go clean those out while I'm up there. Go to the hospital today. I hope everything goes well for Tom's CAT scan. Hope things show in a good light for him. I really do hope you figure out what's going on there too, Renda, on your end. Catch it early. There is something to naturopathic ways of different stuff, but I sure wouldn't do it without a regular practicing doctor too. You know what I mean? I think the natural ways are the best preventative medicine, but you have to go to a doctor to see if preventative ways are an option or not. Okay, CAT scan. Okay, yeah, CAT scan stress test for Tom. I'm going to have myself checked as well. Yeah, I bet that's not normal. And a few years ago, I would laugh at this type of stuff, like people get sick, get easy and stuff. But in the last 20 years, since my mid 40s, I've seen a lot of my friends things that have happened to them, and all through those times, I'd laugh and just whatever. Not at them or their misery. Wasn't loud. That's not what I mean by that. But the last 5 years, I've been paying a little bit more attention, realizing that, hey, you know what? All that stuff that we thought would never happen to us. Oh, I can do this. I'm starting to realize that's all catching up. Good morning, Pecan. You can go to the walk-in, yeah. And it's probably likely that they might not do all the tests, but they can get things started with it. You got a TV order? Oh no! Oh no! That's a happy note. I'm not so sure about that. That sounds scary. Oh, Picture that says me and my dogs talk shot about you. I like it. Uh, Man, I'll tell you what, there's a few people on YouTube that if they see that shirt, they'll think that it's about them. Oh, man. I'm just still trying to wake up. I got a dog mom to go coffee cup. Did I read that right? I got a dog mom to go coffee cup. What's the dog mom to go coffee cup? No, you haven't interrupted anything personal. Oh, okay. So it's one of like those plastic cups that has a lid that snaps on and the thing spins open for the sippy part. I got you. And I'm not so sure about today. I probably should stay home. I can feel my disc slipping a little bit. I'm gonna have to be really careful today. Well, that'll cover this. Man, you're rolling in the dough. I could only afford the plastic ones. Morning, Moose. I'll skip your disc so hard. I tell you what, if this disc get any better, Moose, it's going to be like a water balloon. Yeah, Reda's not going to get too personal with me. She's happily married. What Tom doesn't know about us, Brenda, will never hurt him. Lucky my wife's not listening on in. She'd be sticking her head out the door with a cast iron skillet in hand. No, no, no. Don't start those rumors there, Moose. Don't start those rumors about me. Guys, Those are just rumors. They're not true. Sometimes it gets that way, Pecan. Sometimes it gets that way. It's right at the beginning of the disc starting to swell up, and I just have to treat it just right to keep it from getting irritated anymore. You cheat with Robert all the time. Typically today I'd be staying on home and putting my back on ice off and on all day. I don't use them anymore, Pecan. The pain meds cause other health problems that I'm not willing to talk about on here. That I'd rather deal with I'd rather deal with the pain at hand than the complications that the other stuff creates. Morning noodles. Take some pain meds from Granny. No. First of all, I don't have a grandma anymore. She's long gone. Second, and I do have pain meds here for extreme measures, but I mean I do everything I can to avoid taking them. I have a stepmom left. That's all I got, Moose. And she was just admitted into the nursing home about 6 months ago. When it got to the point where she had to go into one. Morning, Chairman. You know what's really irritating me is this rototiller on the back of the tractor for some reason. Well, when I put the brush hog on the back, I changed the pivot deal. Adjusted that. Now the rototiller doesn't tilt up like it's supposed as much as I usually do, and it's rusted in place. So when I go to load the tractor on the back, the rototill drags and it won't let me quite load. So I have to turn the tractor around and load it the way that I don't want to haul it down the road. Oh well, I just have to chain it on better this way. Parents went to buy milk, never came back. Oh, that don't sound good, Pecan. Well, what happened there, Moose, is when he went to buy the Viagra, he took it before leaving the store. And then he couldn't get close enough to the door to trip it to go open. So he was stuck. He's still stuck in the store. Just milked the cow. Yeah, I get it. And it's only 5 o'clock here. It's not time for the milking yet. Morning, junkyard. It's some scary stuff, Renda. But he's a strong guy. I'm sure he'll pull through. Oh. He probably took so much that he's got stretch marks now, huh, junkyard? Yeah, but Rinda, you had to work. Tom couldn't take care of you by himself, so you had to go. You have to work. Tom doesn't have that good of a job because you have to work. Does that sound familiar? You work are so stupid. Yeah, we live like the king. Now the surgery is for Tom Pecan. It's just yesterday Renda had a episode, and her heart rate was 100. Her blood pressure, I don't know, it was like her heart rate was 165 beats per minute, and her blood pressure was I can't remember what it is. It was really high. So she's going to have that checked out today. But the surgery is for Tom. And the job gives you extra spending money too. Well, it gives you and him both extra spending money to blow on Timu. Which one was Ducky? I haven't watched the NCIS in ages. I can't remember which one was Ducky. Oh, the corner, okay. Get her, hook her up to the diagnostic part. Yep. You know what that catheter means, Brenda? He can release his gas at his discretion. Oh, he's going to have fun with that with you. Actually, I don't think a cat. Yeah, right. Is that what a catheter is for? Is that for the poop end, or is that for the pee end? I can't remember. Right after the first cup. Yeah, I seen that, friend. I seen you say you're on your last pack. I hope you stick with that. Catheters for the pee end. Okay. Just a second, I'll be right back. I gotta get me another cup of Panther piss if I get out of this chair. Oh, I need to want to get one of those lift chairs like Iron Dog has. Mm. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about getting rid of these steps one of these days. Better start making plans for that. Ah. Mm. Yeah, why quit now? Only 20 or 30 years left. I tell you what, the patch really did help me. I've tried the patch twice, and the only reason there's two reasons why it didn't work for me at the time, and I need to try the patch again. The first time I tried the patch was in the spring. It was perfect weather, and it was doing just right. And all of a sudden, it started getting hot out, and when it got hot out, I started sweating profusely. And then the patch wouldn't stay on as soon as the heat started to go. So throughout the summer, I kept on trying the patch. It wouldn't work, so I finally gave up on it until that winter. And then I tried it again that winter, and then the rains all winter long kind of keeps the patch on. But when the temperatures was when I was under perfect climate control, which I rarely am under or was back then, the patches really did help on the nicotine cravings and everything. It didn't solve the hand to mouth, the actual smoking part of it, but it took away the nicotine aspect of it. Yeah, it does truly come down to willpower. And I tried to vape, but I ended up vaping more, and it was just too expensive for me. That was too expensive. I kept on blowing out the vape machines. I mean, I'd fry those batteries on the vape. They're probably the candy cigarettes are probably worse for you. I don't even think you can find those anymore, can you? Can't die now. Nope. One thing that did help me somewhat when I was trying, and I got to go back and try again. It was good to know that when those unbearable urges would hit, I knew that if I resisted them, after 1 minute, it's like 1 minute, and those urges will get away. So will stop, and then you'll get a reprieve from that. So I did count on a lot on that. So when you get an urge, just remember that extreme urge will go away after 1 minute. Say, okay, I only got to rest this out for 1 minute, and I can do that. You proud owners of the mortgage now? Cool. And the next best day of your life is when that mortgage gets paid off. I had my payments. So when I paid off my place, I had set mine up where the property taxes were taken out with the payment. So when I made the property payments, it also included the property tax. One day the outfit that was managing the money for the buyer that I was buying through, they called me up and says, well, we can continue making payments if you want, or if you want to pay off the debt that you owe, you have X amount of money saved up for property taxes. You can pay off the final bill, and we can send you the title free and clear. And I said, send to pay off that debt. I can cover the property tax. And boom, just like that, my place was finally paid off after it was almost 15 years. Had to get house insurance. That's not cheap. Yeah, at least your house is insurable. My place, these old trailer houses like this here, they won't insure at all. Morning, Bim. You need to take lessons from my stepdad, Moose. Those marbles really do work. Oh yeah, I love this area with a passion. I just wish I had gotten further out. Now, when we moved here, it was all quiet in the western frontier and everything and stuff. But people have been moving out this way. Well, it's not so much the houses being built out here because there's very little building going on. But more and more people are finding the camping and the lakes that we have. So we get during the summer months, we get a lot more campers, a lot more traffic on the road for the people coming out here for recreational purposes. Even though when I lived in California, this one neighbor I had, he was in a house, renting a house, and I didn't know him very real long, maybe a year or so. He had some type of a manager position at I don't remember one of the big box stores or something. But what his job was is when they'd open up a new store, he would go in as the manager, get things set on up and have everything up and running for a year or two, and then they would move him on to another city or whatever to open up another store and manage that store until it was up and running. So he never was in any area very long. So every year or two, he was constantly moving. And what he did was he didn't keep nothing. When he'd go to a new town, he'd rent or lease the house the place. He'd go down to the furniture the place and he would do rent all the furniture. Um, he'd buy all new clothes at the store. I mean, just everything. He'd go in there and rent or buy. So when he moved to the next town, all he did was whatever he had on, his wallet, his watch, his first clothes that he had on at the time. He'd hop in his car and drive to the next town. And he would just call up the rental place and say, "Hey, come pick up your stuff." And anything that he had bought, like his clothes and stuff, anything that he had bought, he just put out for a yard sale, and instead of selling it, it was all free. So he wouldn't even sit out there to watch it, to sell his stuff. He just put out like a yard sale and have everything marked as free. And people would come there, clean everything on out, and it was good stuff that he was giving away. He'd move on to the next town and start all over again. That's the rain beating on the roof, not my heart beating. Oh, I can still streak here. I just choose not to. Nobody wants to see me streaking. You get 500 a month for it? Cool. You're like, what, too much drinking last night, Robert? You didn't appear to be drinking last night watching the game in bed. Are you hung over from 3 days ago still? Yeah, but that's with the leaf blower, and you can still blow them out of bed without the leaf blower. Oh boy. When we get find out, I gotta go load up the tractor in this thing. Hopefully it fits by then. Boy, the joys of having a metal roof. Light drizzle is so noisy. Moose forgot to put out last night. Now I have morning sickness. Oh, you forgot to pull out. Now you have morning sickness. All while the dentures are soaking. Yep. You know what, Robert? For real, if you went to the health food store and get some charcoal, get some charcoal from the health food store, and you can get it in capsules, or you can put it in capsules yourself and take 4 or 5 capsules of it. That really does help any of the poisons that are in your stomach. It absorbs the poisons, then you poop it out, and you get over things a lot quicker. Airballs, Jim. If you do an overdose of meds, they'll pump your stomach, and then they'll give you charcoal like that to absorb any of the leftover poisons. That's what charcoal does. It absorbs poison, and it's harmless to take. It no side effects. That's what the doctor would give you. Yeah, Brenda's quitting cigarettes. She's going to big fat cigars now. Soil bank. More diamond art. Oh boy. Diamond art might be more expensive than smoking. Boy, that's a mighty fine drizzle we got going out there. 3 out of 4 studies have shown diamond art is bad for your heart. Bad for your heart or health? Health. I hear you, Junkyard. I hear you. Can you imagine what her withdrawals will be like when she goes through diamond art withdrawal? You can go save 500 to 600 a month. $500 to $600 a month is what you spend on tobacco. Wow. Sounds like a Johnny Popper tractor. Oh wow. Holy smokes, $10 a pack. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, people don't seem to understand the difference there, Renda. Steve posted a picture of your house with the address. I just posted a picture of his house, and then he cried about me doxing him. Junkyard, do you remember putting on brand new glass packs in your vehicle and set the timing off a little bit just so you can get the car to backfire good to blow those gas packs out? And then you set your timing. We always went to blow those glass packs on out when they were brand new. Give them that sweet sound. Yeah, we never even posted his address. I didn't post his address on there, and the picture was taken from Google. So if that's doxing, report Google Maps to doxing. You can run a water hose up the exhaust. I never did try that. Then it would sound like an inboard outboard. Would that help blow the glass packs out quicker there, Junkyard? The car wasn't very happy, I bet. Your neighbor went through Diamond Art withdrawal for some reason. Scrap metal is the only thing that seems to have ever helped him. He was a normal guy except for shooting meth between his toes to hide the track mark. I've known people that shoot heroin in their eyeball to avoid the track mark so they wouldn't get busted. It's crazy what those druggies will do. I don't know if they actually did it in their eyeballs or if it's underneath their eyelids. I'm not quite sure exactly what the deal has been like, but I do know that they do that. I've known people that have done that just to avoid the track mark. Oh, I think I should have slept and stayed in bed a little bit longer. Tried to go back to sleep. Why do that when you can be a track star? Biting on your rub and nipped your bum. uh, Man, this hurt. Oh, I so bad want to call him up and tell him I'm off for today. I do got to get up there and get this done with. Mm. I'll be right back. I do got to grab one more cup of coffee. Oh. Oh. I have a feeling I'm going to be destroyed for the week after today. Oh, yeah. It's probably 52 or 53 degrees down here. Not cold. I mean, we do have a little fire going in the stove, but not really cold here today. Just wet. You're sick, Moose. You really are sick. Are you going to let him talk to you that way there, Junkyard? Keep them in your pockets until needed. Making you angry? Why is that, Robert? Oh no, that's Brenda that said that. The answer to both those is yes, Moose. I need to do both. Let's see here. I don't think a mucus rag would be very good for cleaning the screen, huh? Let's see if we can do this. We'll do some. Oh, no, don't end the stream. Okay. Just gotta scrub a little bit more, and hopefully I don't end the stream doing this. You know what? Maybe I don't need glasses after all. No, it is still, the print is really small for me. It's a shitty job, yep. Kingpin. Kingpin. What is about? What is it about good sex that made you get out of crap? That poor guy starts like ratcheting his guts up. Um, on the StreamYard, I haven't been able to figure out how to do that. Wait a second, let me try this here. No. I haven't been able to figure out how to do that in StreamYard. I can do that on my YouTube and all that stuff, but on the StreamYard, I haven't been able to figure out how to increase it. Take care, Renda. Well, it's open through Brave Browser. StreamYard is open through Brave Browser. And when I go to settings, I'm not seeing no magnifying adjustments set on there. I can do it when I'm on Chrome. I'm looking in here. I'm just not seeing it in there. The brats are delivered. I can go, well, let me go in the phone settings like what you're saying. Usually you can do it in your Google Chrome and stuff like that. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to the phone settings. I don't know if I can boost these any bigger than what I have, though. I already have it magnified. I just can't remember how much. Let's see, now I got to find out where is that at. Notifications, history, and conversations. Sound of vibrations. Display. Yeah, it's his font size. It's already on the largest. Would be because it's going to be like Michelle Marie Delaney. Yeah, it's getting that way, Moose. Plenty of room for everybody to wash their back. Yeah, can you read this? Well, what's really weird is sometimes the chat is in small chat, but sometimes the chat gets really big, and then it's really easy to read. It's my phone is acting weird because some of the comments are like highlighted really big, and other comments aren't. Like the comment that Pecan Baby says, "Thank goodness I have a wet room, plenty of room for everyone. Going to wash my back." That comment is like 5 times larger than all the other comments on in here. No, 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 you don't need to do that. I'll get by. I'll get by, Moose. I don't want to look like this is Big Steve chat. See you later, Pecan. She typed in Irish. Let's see here. Let's see what that does. Okay, I'm gonna reload the site. Just a second here. Had to add myself back to the stream. I made you do it. Yeah, it's a shanty on the side of the mountain. Quiet. We was enjoying the sound of the rain. I gotta try something here now. Is that working? Come on. Well, I tell you what, doing this on here is not easy. Oh well. Oh well, wait a second. Okay, now present. Share screen. Maybe I can do something of this nature. Ah, cool. I can share video file from here. Now I got to go back to the chat. Biting on my feet, that hurts. And I didn't break the gimbal. What does that sound? This is the guy that's buying the sawmill. He's got a bunch of these logs here. And a friend of mine was buying a few logs from him. That's what we went up to. He's loading up the logs for us. But this is the guy that bought the sawmill from me. Okay. If it's echoing, yeah, we don't need to be going through that. I'll have to learn to mess with the if I want to share video files from my phone. I'll have to figure out how to prevent the echo. That'll be a battle for another day. But I didn't realize that I could share video files from my phone off here. That was pretty cool. Probably have to just mute my mic so I'm not talking into it if I want to play video files. He's rich, he could have given more. All the equipment he has, junkyard. That excavator. It was shot, it was blowed up, it was left behind on the job. I think he got it for like $500. And he's a wheeler and dealer, and he knows a lot of people, and he just got whatever he needed secondhand from other salvage deals and stuff. Got different excavators. Anyway, he put it together and got that excavator running good. That's what he does with everything. So he has a lot of work into creating everything that he has, but not much money into it. But the guy knows his stuff. I'm going to try to share that video again, but this time I want to mute my mic. Tell me if the audio squills when the mic is muted. Let's see here. They're biting on my feet and it hurts. And I didn't bring the gimbal. Let her drop. Just go ahead and open it and let it drop. He'll be all right. Pardon? Yeah, those rim drop will close. That's going to be good enough. He'll come back for 2 more later. Okay. There we go. How was audio with that? Let's see here. I got to get out of this desktop site, though. Let's see here. And I got to put the image back on here of some sort. There we go. Little trust logs on my hand. Yeah, right. That's my friend Dave, Robert. Just a second. I gotta. That's not pleasant. Excavators are a pleasant noise. No, he lives up the road about 10 miles. Just a second. He is begging for food. Oh, oh. Oh. There you go, Peter. There's your breakfast. There's your breakfast. Ah. but no big deal. That's Dave. He has a Woodland Mills HM 126 sawmill, and he's a pretty cool guy. Now I'm gonna tell on him. That guy grows some really, really good weed. He really knows how to grow it. Now, here's the deal about it, though. He doesn't smoke it. He doesn't take the gummy bears or any of it. He grows it for the CBD oils. You know, for the back aches and pains. That's the only purpose of it. So it's not the type of weed that he's growing. Isn't the type that gets you high. I have tried his this stuff. I have tried it on my back, and it gave some relief, but it didn't do much for me. It wasn't worth it for me. It worked for other people. I've his wife. He does it mainly because of his wife. His wife has she was born with a spinal bifida, and so she's got all sorts of medical problems because of that. And so she uses a lot of that for the pain treatments and stuff, and she says it really works for her. I mean, they don't smoke it, they don't get high. This is a CBD oil. It doesn't have the THC to it. Yeah, I know, Moose. It has to build up over time, and I tried it over a period of time. It didn't work for me. I tried it for 3 months, Moose. Your birth was a fake. Yeah, you ain't got no birth certificate. You're a fake. I know there's too many people, most that say that it is a really good product, that it really does work. So I'm not saying that it's not a good product, and people shouldn't use it. I matter of fact, I encourage it to be legal and for it to be readily available for more people that need it. I'm just saying that it doesn't work for everybody, and I'm one of those few people that doesn't work, doesn't help. That's because you weren't born, Tim. You weren't born. You were hatched. I think he was in the Marines for 8 years. I think it was 8 years that he did. I can't remember. Anyway, he is a vet. That's the picture of your mule photo verification. Yes, drastically improved. um, yeah, stolen valor. Yeah, you are stolen valor, Moose. You didn't fight. You weren't actually a pilot in the Coast Guard's flying a F-16 fighter jet. That's a total lie. You never did that. You're stolen valor. Huh? What, Pumpkin? You retired just before that part, just before they did away with that part. Yeah, I was a Air Force colonel in the Coast Guards, and they put me through BUDS training, and I'm now a Navy SEAL. Yeah, that was through the Coast Guards that they put me through the Navy SEAL training. I, I'm I'm a I'm a certified Navy SEAL through the Coast Guard, and while I was serving in the Coast Guard, I did 6 tours over in Vietnam and Korea. I did 6 tours in Vietnam and in Korea when I was in the Coast Guard as a Navy SEAL because you didn't want Biden signing yours. He was an Air Force Delta Ranger SEAL. Yeah, but us Coast Guard SEALs are much tougher. Yeah, you don't want to mess with me. I'm a Coast Guard Navy SEAL. Steamed Slim Jims, gross. How about a steamed marathon bar? You want a fat Jim? I'm a very decorated bed seal. Oh, I think they said bed slug. A very decorated bed seal. In Call of Duty. Called Lula Pearls. I'm just kind of curious. Why is it that people, whether they have served or not in the military, always go or usually go for they were special forces, and most of them, claim to be Navy SEALs? Why is it that people that have never done anything with their lives, I always try to think that they can pull off and claim to be a Navy SEAL? I mean, what is their mindset, and what do they think that gets them? I I, I don't understand that concept of wanting to be somebody that you ain't. I can understand the concept of wanting to better your life, but trying to be somebody that you ain't, I don't understand it. I mean, I couldn't get through the Boy Scouts, so therefore I became a Navy SEAL. That's what most of the guys kind of remind me of. They weren't even tough enough to get through the Boy Scouts, yet they start claiming that they were Navy SEALs. Your lips are sealed, huh? Your grandfather was in the rail splitters in World War II. I'll bet he can't, junkyard. Yeah, me too, Moose. I get a kick out of watching a lot of those. And what's really odd, it's what's funny is after he's busted them, and it's obvious that the guy never was a Navy SEAL or whatever. They keep on calling back, trying to come up with more proof that they were, or this and that, trying to and trying to get more information from so they can better their stories next time. I mean, it's so ironic the stuff that happens. Some of them actually come out clean, stuff, and I'm glad that some of them just come out clean and they say, yeah, I can't do this no more. It's wrong. But some of them go out of their way to try to prove Don Shipley wrong. It helped with the free two death camps. Cool. It's pretty wild. My father-in-law, he went in to I don't remember which branch he went into, if it's the Marines or Army or what, but he went in right after Pearl Harbor, shortly after Pearl Harbor, and he was stationed over there, ready to go on out for the entire World War II. And during the whole World War II, he never got. Uh, they kept him right on the line, ready to go. He was always the next, always going to be. For some reason, him and his platoon never got sent on out. That was really strange. But he never left. He served all of World War II right there in Hawaii. Did he? Oh, Soul Train. But my father-in-law was always proud of his service, but he never talked about it. He never bragged on it. I mean, there was nothing. But he was glad he signed up to be there. He was there, ready to go at it, wherever he was called. He just never got called on out. So basically, all of World War II was a vacation almost for him on the beaches of Hawaii. I'm just saying that so people can be aware that not everybody in World War II saw all the horrendous stuff of war. But the fact is that they still served. My wife's grandmother stormed Omaha Beach. Or your wife's grandfather stormed Omaha Beach. He had two Purple Hearts. He eventually became a warrant officer in the Army Air Corps and was a helicopter pilot. Wow, cool. My dad served in during the Korean War, but he never got sent over there. And my brother Rick, he served during the Vietnam War and did two tours over there. And he would tell no stories. Want to talk about it at all? On me, well, I served in the Girl Scouts during the Civil War between the Oregon Ducks and the Beavers. And boy, that was a bloodbath. You know, I'll bet he did have the coolest stories of and all that, but the harsh realities. There can't be no part of it that was that when you're on in there of the heat battle, there ain't no part of that you can feel like it's a glory battle. You know what I mean? I mean, when you later on it might become the great battle of blah blah blah, but when you're there and you seeing your friends die and stuff, I mean there can't be. I mean that can't leave you feeling good at all, no matter what happens. Ouch, that sucks, Tim. Kristen doesn't make that mistake very often, do they? I tell you what, I have PTSD from going to Walmart 25 years ago, junkyard. Walmart gave me PTSD. Maybe some of you can't imagine this, but can you imagine being in the heat of some kind of a battle, seeing a friend get shot or blown up or something, and you not being able to do anything about being able to get over there to help them even? Can you imagine the helplessness that a person might feel in those situations? Yeah, Forrest Gump did. We are so fortunate that we have people that believed in our country so much that they went and fought these wars for us. Really are fortunate to have these brave men and women that do what they got to do. But I mean, I haven't ever been in those shoes, and I hope to God I'm never forced into those shoes. I mean, it's to me, it's just mind blowing. I mean, I can't imagine the trauma it would put a person through for the rest of their life. Yeah, glad they had it on video. Otherwise, I wouldn't have believed it. Philip D's. Philip D's. Nothing's wrong with that name. Philip D's nuts. Oh, I think I went in the last stream, you guys. I do need to start getting ready to go. It's starting to get a little bit light. I gotta get myself some breakfast and load up the tractor and head up the hill. As much as I don't want to. They dumped both into the truck? Oh, wow. Anyway, catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.